I came to Chico, was kind of serendipity. I worked in oil and gas in Denver during the Reagan years, and merger mania happened and our company got bought out. So I was at a crossroads. Diane and Randy, my sister and brother-in-law, had emigrated here from the Midwest. They were looking for a university town with a great medical community. And so they settled here, and I came to see them at this crossroads point on Pioneers Day weekend and fell in love with the town, and that's how I came. So thank you, Diane and Randy. This is my son, Jordan. I've got one son and 3 stepdaughters, and Jordan's my pride and joy, and I've known him a long time. And he's always there. He's always got my back. I love him. He's a gentle, kind-hearted person. And he finally found the right woman, and he's getting married in September. And then I have to mention Tim. One of the reasons this place is special to me, no matter what, is that Tim and I got married out front of City Hall, in front of the Hands. And after he died, it was a comfort to me to come back to my second family and to have that welcoming that keeps him in my mind and I'm thinking of. So, okay, I'll try and be concise now. Number 1, I got a kind of an outline form. I'm in. Number 1, public service rocks. I grew up in high school before Title IX, so this is my team sport, local government. And I have a great team here. I have been so blessed to work with some amazing people. I would encourage anyone who's interested, young people. I mean, you work with attorneys, you work with engineers, you work with accountants, you work with management, council members, elected officials, appointed commissioners. If you like variety and challenge, complex work, rock and strong employees, then public service is for you. It's subject to warranted and unwarranted public criticism, and there aren't a lot of jobs that have to operate in that arena. So I say kudos to our team. It's going to be tough for a while, but you'll come back strong, I know it. And so I salute all of you in public service. I've only got about 20 more minutes. I just want to acknowledge kind of a look through my career. I've worked for many council members. The cool thing is that when you get to know them, they're real people. They have senses of humor, they have weekdays, they have bad days, they have agendas, they don't have agendas, but they're very dedicated to community. Andy's here. I've known Andy a long time, before he became an elected official. So I want to acknowledge all the councils I've worked for and the city managers I've worked for, particularly Fred Davis, my first city manager, Tom Landon, and of course Dave Burkle. All they had different leadership styles, and yet I managed to kind of get good reports from all of them. So obviously I was the adaptable one. I also would like to acknowledge my direct supervisors throughout my career here. I had the unusual fortune of having a string of supervisors who coincidentally were all female and represent over 100 years of wisdom, professionalism, grace, challenges, intelligent, savvy women who always set the bar high for me because they knew I liked that. And so I'd like to acknowledge Dorothy Patterson, Barbara Evans, Trish Dunlap, Cindy Pierce, and of course Sherry Morgado. Now, where's my city clerk group? I know I said that here before. before.
She's coming back. She
Okay.
did go back.
I just wanted to say, I work briefly in the city clerk's office. That's a great place to work if you don't know anything about local government, because you see it all. And I worked there back in the No Way San Jose era, where I hand-stamped petitions before computers, where Barbara Evans would dictate the minutes, not action minutes, the minutes of the city council meetings into a dictaphone, and I would transcribe them using a typewriter, while also covering the front office phones. Barbara taught me patience. She'd worked with Fred for a long time, so we know you either cultivate it or you lose it. The city clerk's office is the office where public policy meets politics, meets public participation. That intersection, if you don't have a great staff, can be a Bermuda Triangle. But we've had great people in that office, and I think they do an amazing job, and probably would appreciate the council only meeting once a month in the summer. Most of my career spent in the city manager's office. Through there, of course, I had the amazing nonprofit funding program that Dave and I worked on together when he was in housing. I did purchasing reviews, so I got to know a lot of people in other departments outside my immediate unit, whether it's buying bullets or goats to graze in the park or assembling aerial ladder engines. I got to know a lot of amazing people in other departments. So that was tedious, but I appreciated those opportunities. Subdivision improvement agreements, leases, the library agreement. My work with Mary and the Arts Commission, particularly the last year and a half. Some amazing people who volunteer in a very high-profile, sensitive area of the arts. I hope everyone keeps supporting it however you can.